The life of George Washington Carver, born into slavery around 1864 in Diamond, Missouri. George Washington Carver came into a world of hardship and uncertainty. His father had died before his birth, and when he was still a baby, raiders kidnapped his mother. She was never seen again. The Carver family, who had owned his mother, raised George as their own, teaching him to read and write, something rare for a black child in the post-Civil War South. From the very beginning, George was fascinated by plants. He spent hours in the woods studying flowers, trees, and herbs, earning him the nickname the Plant Doctor. But his hunger for knowledge couldn't be satisfied in his small town. Determined to get an education, he walked miles from place to place, often sleeping in barns, just to attend schools that would accept black students. Eventually, Carver became the first black student at Iowa State Agricultural College, where his brilliance in botany earned him national attention. After completing his master's degree, Booker T. Washington invited him to join Tuskegee Institute in Alabama. There, Carver would spend the rest of his life teaching and conducting experiments that would transform Southern agriculture. At the time, the South's soil was exhausted from years of cotton farming. Carver introduced crop rotation using peanuts, sweet potatoes, and peas plants that restored vital nutrients to the land. But farmers protested, saying they couldn't make money selling those crops. Carver's solution? He invented over 300 uses for peanuts and more than 104 sweet potatoes, including dyes, soaps, plastics, and even gasoline substitutes. Carver never patented most of his inventions, believing that knowledge was meant to be shared freely. He lived humbly, giving away much of his earnings, and became known not only as a scientist, but as a humanitarian and educator who uplifted an entire generation of poor farmers. When he died in 1943, President Franklin D. Roosevelt called him one of America's greatest geniuses. From a kidnapped slave child to one of history's most brilliant agricultural minds, George Washington Carver proved that true greatness grows not from wealth or status, but from perseverance, curiosity, and the desire to help others.